Look who's here. Are we ready to go rafting? Tubing or tubing? Tubing, yeah. Michelle's early to go out on the water. I am so impressed. This is funny, this shirt today. Yeah, yeah. Sense of humor. Hey, Donnie.
Hey, pretty girl.
Aren't you feeling like you're missing out by not going today?
No.
You're going to get to go tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
Get wet tomorrow.
Get wet tomorrow.
Yeah. Now look, one important thing. Don't run out of gas.
Do I got a problem with gas?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Oh my God, I have to check the gas gauge. So we're taking the van today because it's just a 25 minute quick trip.
Now, do you know how to drive a van, right? You know
mostly, but make sure I actually use the brake.
Okay.
Because in the Tesla, I don't need to use the brake.
I'll help you fill up the car.
Yeah, I might need help at the gas pump if we have to stop. That's true. I basically don't remember. So we're taking the van because we're going to get wet and bug spray and suntan lotion, and it's just going to sit on a gravel road, and it has nothing to do with the squeak. We had already planned to take the van because I haven't driven it in several weeks. It needs to be driven.
Be driven, and it's only like 20 miles.
It's 20. Yeah, it's not a road trip today. We're going to Lillington.
Oh, wow.
All right. Oh my goodness! It is almost near empty. Used to be able to go 350 miles. I ain't gonna get 350 miles out of this tank. You know, it's very disconcerting to get in a vehicle and there's no nav system. I mean, I know where Lillington is, but I want to see it. I can't see it. Waivers are handled. And these are our coolers. Michelle and I are each gonna have a cooler float. And we're ready to go. All right, we've had the safety briefing. He says to please come back with everyone we left with.
We are about to go out on the water.
All right,
Fun.
Michelle, move the float down just another foot toward the water.
Okay.
And then let your butt into the float, into the tube.
Here we go.
With your feet, yeah, you don't normally want your feet in, your feet are out. There you go. Look at that face, folks. Look at that face.
You owe me.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
I love you. Oh, Johnny's taking care of her. That's so sweet. Bye, Michelle. I just had to help your mom because she had the cooler float. But you guys are good. You guys are good. Yeah, you got to leave me the one with the strings, Connor. There you go, Devin. No, you have to take the other one.
Okay.
That one doesn't have much. I need the string for the cooler, honey. Oh, look at them. So, no, Connor, what are you doing? All right, it didn't go too far. All right, I'm gonna try to get myself in. I was the last one in because I made sure everybody else got off to a good start. And Johnny, being the great son that he is, he came back to get me and walk me to Michelle. Really appreciate it, buddy. I know it's not easy walking in the water. Yeah, let's just hang out under the shade of the bridge. There's an old train bridge there in the background. So I brought the vlogging camera out on the water today. I have all kinds of Ziplocs and waterproof stuff, and yeah, there's where 401 goes over the Cape Fear in Lillington. Hi, Michelle.
Hi. If anything bites my ass here,
No, fish are not allowed to come up underneath the float and nibble. No nibbling today. Yeah, this is going to be a nice little lazy float today. Nothing too strenuous. Nothing too strenuous. These guys over here will make it to the other end of the river, the pickup point, before we do. Devin is just meandering at his own pace back there.
Yep, that's a wasp. Yes.
And Johnny, Connor, and Ariel are mostly staying out of the tubes and in the water having fun. Aren't you guys?
Just be careful, there's a wasp nest in
I
there.
just saved Connor.
Okay.
Totally just saved his life.
Yeah. He's fine.
I could stand with the, like...
Oh, I see. Look. Wow. I'm glad I didn't run into that tree. That wouldn't have been fun. The kids have saddled me with the cooler tube and their tubes. Oh, we're fine. I asked Ariel and Johnny to get me away from the side a little bit.
And hitchhiking.
You owe me $1 for this.
How about an ice cream after we swim?
Well, an ice cream with $1.
Connor, are you stuck again?
Hey, Connor. Peekaboo. I see you. Hey, girlfriend.
Hi.
Are you good?
There's the
Not
caravan.
drowned yet.
Caravan leader, Miss
That's
McLaughlin.
nice.
Go.
Really nice.
Johnny just gave me a shot. Life is good. Enjoy the float.
Rescue mission success. We rescued Miss McLaughlin from being like a couple meters in front of us.
Right. The kids have every tube imaginable attached to me, and they keep on touching me. And so I have no momentum going down the water whatsoever. But then they come back and they pull me for a while. So Michelle and I are floating, and the kids are really going to be tired because they're not floating.
Oh no, I'm getting.
I've been impressed. Ariel, I saw her swim a couple times. She did really good.
Thanks.
We are not making the kids wear life vests in 3 feet of water, but we have them. And we're just keeping a really close eye on everybody.
And,
Yeah, if I'm drowning, just throw them on top of me and I'll
Hey,
drown
Connor.
faster.
Trying to tie that back there?
Yeah.
I need more things tied to me, Michelle.
Yeah, like
You know, when we went down
you wanna tie
tubing
down
last
over your
week, I
mom.
could spin myself because nothing was
Ariel,
attached
look,
to it. It
the
was a
living
lot
rock.
of fun. Not happening today.
Got hair and everything.
Did Mr. Don have a cooler?
We didn't bring a cooler. We just bought a water bottle. And we all shared it. We were a lot less encumbered.
Ariel. Ariel. Your girlfriend. I found a lock of hair.
So pretty back there. So pretty.
Yay.
I wouldn't mind getting wet. I'm kind of hot. But then I'd have to get back in the tube. Oh my God, Michelle cooked. The kids have labeled
Here, I'll
sandwiches and
get it.
everything.
Are these waters?
Did you-
Awesome.
Yep.
It's a joke. Michelle does not cook. Not if she can help it.
Devin, you're still.
So what do you have, Ariel?
I
What-
just slapped some meat on it and some mayo.
Hey, Miss McLaughlin.
Thank you, Mama. You're welcome. I would love it. But it looks
All right,
good.
What did you make for you, or you didn't?
I
that-
did, but and here's my cheese.
That Jersey's Mike smells mighty good.
We've had a snack, and it occurs to me and Michelle, you see those trees over there, that we're really not moving down the river. We're really just sort of sitting on the river, which is why this float can take 5 hours, because sometimes it doesn't really float too far.
I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna drag us down this river in a minute.
Oh, it's nice out here, though. The kids are having a really good time. They're really getting some exercise.
I'm missing my phone. I should
Johnny's tube has a hole.
It's not a hole. Whoever put my thing on, whoever did inflate it, put the cap so you know on a water bottle, had
It's
the cap
tilted.
on.
He's trying to say the seal is not good. I don't know. All of a sudden, it just started leaking air. They said we could call them and they'd come down with a boat if we had a tube go down. I may be calling them here in a minute.
Hey, yours is called a Titanic.
We did call, and they are supposed to be bringing Johnny another tube. And the little bubble level 1 rapids are right in front of us. So we're trying not to go over them until Johnny has his tube.
Alright, you guys can go.
So we can see the person in the boat with the tube on top. Feel bad they had to come out here, but since we're not really even halfway through the float yet, you know, we really couldn't keep going without a replacement, or at least it wouldn't have been any fun for Johnny. We would have had to have taken turns giving up our float. I figured they'd come out in a John boat with a little motor, but nope, this guy, he's having to actually paddle down here. All right, Connor is playing in 2 tubes, and Johnny is trying to get back into his tube.
Well, that's nice. It floats.
Yeah, the water bottle's fine.
Devin.
Still sealed. Yeah, you can ask Devin nicely to hold it for you while you get in your tube. Bye, Johnny. We'll see you on the other side, bud. Bye. Bye, Johnny.
Adios.
We'll see you sometime. God, it's barely bubbling over there. It is making some noise, though. Are you ready, Michelle?
I'm ready.
Okay. I told her I think if we don't do much of anything, we're just going to go through this little hole here. These little, the guy called them bubble rapids. You know, there's no white water here. So what there is a couple of rocks. Now you might want to lift your butt up.
Okay.
Because it's rocks in the river here that's making the little rapids.
Okay.
So your butt, I could tell here on the side, there's a fair chance your butt's going to hit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can push me a little bit, Devin, but don't send me flying because I'm mostly on target to go down the middle.
Okay. I'm coming.
You can hold on too, I don't care. Hey, buddy. Hey, guys, you having fun on the rocks? You having fun on the rocks? Yeah, he says. Yeah, I think my butt's gonna hit. I just got a feeling. Oh well. You'll be not at a standstill in a minute. Once you get moving. Devin and I are right set to go down the center of it. Huh? We're ready. Ready, Freddy. Ready, Freddy. There goes Devin. Woo, Devin, go! Woohoo! Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, it's fun. Oh, that's great. Oh, that was great. That was awesome. You think it was awesome too, Devin? Yay! Oh, I did hit a little rock there right at the very end. Yeah, right at the end. Oh, there's another rock. That one stopped me. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. All right, Michelle. All right, Michelle. Come on, girl. I'm stuck on a rock still. There I go. All right, Michelle. Whee! That was more. There's another rock. More. Michelle and I agree. They need to get that tube up their top again and come down a second, a third, a fourth time, like a water park ride, you know. I have no clue if you can see him, but there is a great blue heron over there by that tree. He's pretty camouflaged. We saw him land, and I can see him pretty good with the naked eye. I predict any second now he's going to realize we've gotten pretty close to him and take off. This is me out on the water today, trying to stay from getting sunburnt. I've been using those water scarves, water towels on my arms and stuff a little bit. Of course, I got suntan lotion on. It's hot out here, but it's nice when you get yourself wet back down. I didn't do anything to get ahead of them, but it just kind of happened. Hey, buddy, you gonna take off? Figured. Those guys are working way too hard to get down the water. I think the adult with them is in the canoe over here. Looks like a mom. I think she's just out here to make sure they stay reasonably safe while having fun. I've resorted to the umbrella to help stay out of the sun a little bit. It's actually much cooler. This is a Totes SPF 50 umbrella. I like it. Hey, Ariel.
Hi.
You're not getting too much sun, are you?
Don't think so.
No, you're looking good.
Thanks.
I like those glasses.
Thank you, I do too.
I like glasses with a good reflection.
Yeah.
I think the kids have had the post-lunch all day, all morning in the river sleeps.
Woo!
Hello!
Echo!
Wow!
Mom, I got one.
If we don't go a little faster, it's gonna be nighttime.
Mom, make sure you're recording.
I'm recording.
That's not Ruby!
Well, you're fixing to be stuck.
I'm stuck.
Michelle, You're fixing to be stuck. Michelle, you're fixing to be stuck.
Oh, are you going to leave me here?
No, but look beside you. Oh goodness, that was so funny. Oh, that's too funny. So we've kind of lost the boys. We finally got away from them so that, you know, they wouldn't stop our momentum, because we kept on getting going and then they would jump up on us and stop us. I thought Michelle going into a tree was pretty funny until it happened to me. Ariel is rescuing me. Honestly, I would get out of the tube, but I don't think I can get back in it too good. Folks, she's out of the float. She's out of the float. Connor and Devin are kind of behind. And we needed to cool off anyway. Right? Ariel has my second umbrella. Again, these are Totes SPF 50. Very helpful out here. Matter of fact, the family that's now past us, because we got out to retrieve Connor and Devin, she has an umbrella up there too. And make sure to get the ones that are specifically SPF 50. The water got pretty shallow here. That's the only reason why I got out of the raft. It's not too hard to get back in if the water's only about a foot. Still, I won't be repeating that today. It was not trivial to get back in the raft. I'm leaving you now. See, y'all thought it was funny a minute ago, but I got the breeze. You're not going anywhere. You're stopped. She's not moving. It's funny. You know, the wind is not really prevailing in the direction we need it to go today. And that's mostly what our problem is. The boys, they had them a little, you know, moment, so they're over there sulking. They'll be fine. I can hear water up ahead. It sounds like it's actually moving, so that might be fun here in a few minutes. Michelle. Oh, I just hit a rock. She hit a big rock. Bye, girl.
Holy cow.
It's big.
You're moving faster.
It's big, Michelle. It's big.
It was like a gator.
Oh, God.
Jeepers cat. That was like an anaconda.
Johnny's out of the tube back there just a ways. He's enjoying studying the freshwater mussels and the dragonflies and everything else about the river today. Right, Michelle? Science boy back there.
Yep. He's enjoying himself. Maybe you should call
Oh,
that
hi.
guy with the bow.
I asked Ariel to hop down and stop me because Johnny's trying to catch up now.
Hi, welcome to Johnny Stopping Services.
Yeah, when you really don't want to stop, you fly. And when you're trying to fly, you can't get moving for nothing.
Flying the bungees. The current's dragging me.
She's trying to hold me still, but the current's actually pretty strong here, buddy.
Yeah, and then like as soon as we get ready to go, it's gonna stop.
So there's rapids up here, just a little bit of rocks where the water speeds up. And Michelle, she's beached.
McLaughlin, stay there.
I may have to find her a pawn shop at Lillington to go in after this. I'm letting the current take me to the right, maybe. Maybe there's less rocks to the right. I don't think I'm gonna quite go where I want to go. Oh well, it is what it is. So actually, I think this is where they called it the rock garden, guys. I think Michelle and I are gonna have to end up getting out. I don't know, I'm going through pretty good now. Ariel and Johnny are over there. Connor and Devin are way in front now. They keep on getting stuck, unstuck, stuck again. They don't call this the rock garden part of the Cape Fear for nothing. I guess I'm sort of a loud bird over there. It's 3:12 in the afternoon, so don't tell Michelle, but we've been on the water for 5 hours now. Although the rock garden is near the end, so we're good. I got going pretty quick on this side. I don't even know if you can see where Johnny is, but Michelle and Ariel are stopped over there on a rock and they're waiting for him. He's not in trouble. He's just not having a good time getting past the rocks. You can definitely see the rocks in the rock garden there. So the boys are just waiting here. You can see the orange sign. This is the get out point. Are you belly aching over there, girl? It's kind of like quicksand here at the takeout point. It's kind of like quicksand. You can make it. Hey, Johnny. Ariel's a little fish. She's not ready to get out of the water. All right, I'm calling him. All right, she said we had to pull the tubes up the hill. I don't know why she couldn't back down the hill, but that's what she said. Here's where we are. Michelle is
tired.
Relieved. I asked her if she was ready for next year's Too Big Adventure. Maybe we'll put her in a kayak next year.
How about a plane? I'll just meet you over here.
That's all right. Johnny and Ariel are still down in the water having a good time. That's what summers are for. I brought them to the Lillington ice cream shop. We've invaded. So what flavor is this, Ariel?
Camo Hero?
Camo Hero. Yum.
I got the same flavor as her, but got on gummy bears.
And caramel and yeah. All right, here's my river adventure team today. How did we like the river?
My water kids.
I'm good. I'm good.
Well, that's because you're the most go-getter type.
That's right. We live for adventure. We love you. Go home and find your couch.
Really?
And I'm not getting off of it.
Yeah. Shower and couch.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I don't even think I'll make it to the shower.
She just wants her couch.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
It's clouded up out there.
Yep.
I'm
Good
glad
time
we're
to
off
run.
the water. There's a little bit of rain to the west.
Good.
You gonna go get your run in while I shower?
Yep. Get all situated.
All
That way
right.
you can come back, take a nap.
Sounds good. I might beat you to it. Well, I didn't get to take my shower. I was looking at Tux a little closer today. You know, yesterday he didn't smell so good and I thought he had rolled in something. Well, it turns out he has an abscess of a tooth bite in his rear hind quarter on the left side that's gotten infected. So I was able to clean it up pretty good and he seems fine. But I called the vet and they're going to put some antibiotics in the nighttime drop box for me. It's 6 o'clock and they're closing. And then I'm going to take him Friday, assuming there's no emergency tomorrow, which since he seems fine, even though he has an infection, I mean, I really think he's acting normal. I would not have known had it not started to, you know, just not really look good. So anyway, I cleaned him up. I've got him in a crate. I'm going to get the antibiotics. I'll give him the antibiotics tonight and tomorrow morning, tomorrow night. And then, you know, Friday morning, she'll look at him. Unless for some reason he looks worse, which I'm not anticipating. Aww. Donnie's going to let me go take my shower and he's going to start dinner. I love you.
I love you too, you sweet little thing.
I just wanted to say that I was able to give Tux his antibiotic and he ate some food and he was purring when Johnny and I were loving on him and, you know, I really think he's going to be fine.